Hello, precious people. Fiket here from Uncensored Truth channel. This is another video on Sceptic about the Prophetic part 2. This is part 2. If you remember part 1, we covered very quickly the story about Jesus at the well, talking to the Samaritan woman, and how she had a new revelation after Jesus revealed her secrets. Because in the natural, there was no way for him knowing her and what he does and her relationship and what she does and her relationships. But then when Jesus revealed to her stuff, right, then she was like blown away. And as you know, the rest of the story, she became an evangelist. All right. So part 2, quickly, what I'm going to cover for you. Another very powerful story, especially for those of you who are very skeptic about the prophetic. When you hear a man of God, like my spiritual father, Prophet Jerome Fernando, tell people, oh, in the year 2012, I see you, this happened to you, that happened to you, I see your bloodline and this and that. And some people like, oh, why, how can a man of God say things like that and stuff, So this video is for you. And this is video number 2 of Are You Skeptic About the Prophetic? Now, this story is taken from the book of John, chapter 1, starting from verse 43. This is when Jesus calls Philip and Nathanael. So let's read together and look into this. All right, it's going to be a short one, but you'll love it. So starting from verse 43. The next day, Jesus decided to leave for Galilee. Finding Philip, he said unto him, "Follow me." Philip, like Andrew and Peter, was from the town of Bethsaida. Philip found Nathanael and told him, "We have found the one Moses wrote about in the law and about whom the prophets also wrote." The prophets also wrote. Jesus of Nazareth, the son of Joseph. Look at verse 46. Nazareth? Can anything good come from Sri Lanka? Nazareth? From Albania? I don't know, Malaysia? Look at the reply of Nathanael. Nazareth? Can anything good come from there? Nathanael asked. Well, Philip said, "Come and see." Come and see. When Jesus saw Nathanael approaching, he said to him, "Here truly is an Israelite in whom there is no deceit." Nathanael answered, "How do you know me?" In other words, we have not met. How do you know me, Mr. Jesus? And Jesus answered, "I saw you while you were still under the fig tree before Philip called you." Wow! I repeat, because Nathanael is like, he heard these nice compliments of Jesus. He said, "Here truly is an Israelite in whom there is no deceit." And the guy goes, "How you know me? How do you know me? How you know me?" Jesus answered, "I saw you while you were still under the fig tree when Philip called you." How did Jesus saw him? Jesus was not there physically. How did Jesus saw him? Because if Jesus was there physically, there was no big deal, right? The key is here now. Verse 49. Then Nathanael declared, "Rabbi, you are the Son of God. You are the King of Israel." Stop. Huh? How can this fellow just turn around just like that? Because when we looked earlier, what Philip told him, Philip didn't tell him we found the Son of God. He didn't tell him we found the King of Israel. What did Philip tell Nathanael? Philip found Nathanael and told him, "We have found the one Moses wrote about in the law, and about whom the prophets also wrote, Jesus of Nazareth, the son of Joseph." So Philip is introducing Jesus as the son of Joseph. But after Jesus tells Nathanael that I saw you under the fig tree just before Philip called you. Now this Nathanael guy has an amazing revelation because he declares, Rabbi, you are the Son of God. You are the King of Israel. This is what the prophetic does to you and me. That is why people's lives are changed. That's why destinies are changed. That's why people's lives are transformed. This is an amazing example. Because when you see the prophetic working in someone's life, they have a new revelation about God. They have new revelations about Jesus, just like Nathanael. And let's continue until the end of the chapter. Verse 50, Jesus said, you believe because I told you I saw you under the fig tree. You will see greater things than that. He then added, verily, truly, I tell you, you will see heaven open and the angels of God ascending and descending on the Son of Man. Beautiful story. So are you still skeptic about the prophetic? On video 1, I share with you the story of the Samaritan woman. She is talking about the water of the well. Jesus said, I'm the water of life, and you drink of this water, you'll never thirst again. So Jesus was giving her all these profound statements, and yet she was not getting it until Jesus started ministering to her based on the prophetic insights. Same thing with Nathanael. Nathanael was very natural first. He said to Philip, What? Sri Lanka? Malaysia? What? Albania? No. He's talking about Nazareth. What good thing can come out of Nazareth? Come on. So, looks like from the Bible here, Philip didn't know how to answer. So he said, you know what? Why don't you just come and see the guy? Why don't you just come and see the man? Just come and see. So when Jesus told Nathanael, I saw you under the fig tree. Wow, his spiritual eyes were open. And he immediately saw Jesus as the Son of God, not as the son of Joseph. Hey, come on, somebody. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. This is very powerful. This is very powerful. So why I'm sharing these videos with you all? I just want you all to be open about the prophetic. There is a need in the world for the prophetic ministry. Countries are in a mess. Economics of the world are in a mess. The politics are in a mess. Everything is in a mess. And that is the reason we need the prophetic. Prophetic insights are very powerful. All right? So if you really want to see the prophetic in action, follow prophetjerome.com or go to Prophet Jerome YouTube channel, and you will be blessed. Especially if you join one of our live Zoom sessions. Zoom sessions live. You can see it. You can see it live. It's great. It's just amazing. All right. So I really decree and declare that your mind will be renewed. Your eyes will be open. Not your natural eyes. Your spiritual eyes will be open to the prophetic. I've seen it in my life. I've seen it in our friends' lives, different brothers and sisters all over the world. 100 over nations have been blessed through the prophetic ministry of Prophet Jerome Fernando, my spiritual father. So after this video, I invite you to check out his YouTube channel. And we have Tuesday night services, we have Thursdays, and we also have Sunday service. You have 3 times in a week an opportunity to be blessed by the ministry. Prophet Jerome Fernando Ministries. So be blessed. Remember Nathaniel's story. It's an amazing story. And as I said in the first video, if you deny the prophetic, you are denying the ministry of Jesus, because Jesus ministers a lot of time through the prophetic. So be blessed. Vaiket Luari speaking from Uncensored Truth channel. Bye-bye.